Welcome to the Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting for January 29th. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Mr. Clerk, please proceed with the agenda.
A copy of the Nebraska Open Meetings Act is located on the wall at the rear of the hearing room. Additionally, a copy of all written material to be discussed at today's open meeting is available from the county clerk staff at the front of the hearing room. The material can also be viewed on the county's website at lancaster.ne.gov. Agenda item 1 are minutes. Approval of the minutes of the Board of Commissioners meeting held on Tuesday, January 22nd, 2019.
I so move.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion or corrections? Please call the roll.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Best.
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 2 are claims. Approval of all claims processed through January 29th, 2019.
Move approval.
I second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Number 3 are consent items. Amendments to the following contracts. C-18-66 with Jim Peterson Auction Company for unclaimed property auction services. C-15-51 with A Street Auto Parts for annual supply, vehicle equipment, maintenance, parts, and equipment. C-15-52 with CarQuest Auto Parts for annual supply, vehicle equipment, maintenance, parts, and equipment. C-15-53 with Factory Motor Parts for annual supply, vehicle equipment, maintenance, parts, and equipment. C-15-54 with Utility Parts Service doing business as Napa, Nebraska for annual supply, vehicle equipment, maintenance, parts, and equipment. C-18-620 with JEO to add Section 404 permitting services for 4 county sites. Right-of-way contracts with Josh M. and Jamie J. Weekly, South 82nd Street and Pella Road in the total amount of $447, and this is for 2 contracts. Contract with TriStar Inc. for annual supply floodlights with mounts.
Move approval of the consent items.
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest.
Yes.
Shore.
Yes.
Flowerday.
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 4, a special presentation. Commissioner's Award of Excellence for December 2018 awarded to Christina Collins, Human Services in the category of Productivity and Loss Prevention.
Good morning, Sarah Hoyle, Director of Lincoln Lancaster Human Services.
Would you like me to read this first? Or,
sure, I thought can I introduce myself first? Sure. Sorry. And I'm happy to be here with Christina Collins, Tina is what we call her at work, and then her supervisor, Cynthia Covert, and Mel Eide with our department, and then Lisa Molenhoff in the back, a caseworker. Okay, go ahead.
You've got it. You can read it. Christina Collins has been selected as the Commissioner's Award of Excellence winner for December 2018. Christina works as a General Assistance Representative and began working for the county on February 1st, 2005. She was nominated by Cynthia Covert, General Assistance Officer in the categories of Productivity and Loss Prevention. In her nomination, Ms. Covert states Christina Collins' job duties increased with the retirement of a General Assistance employee. Christina previously was processing accounts receivable, and with that retirement, she has now taken over responsibilities for processing accounts payable. Christina is now responsible for processing all of the accounts for General Assistance, which includes pharmacy billing, medical provider billing, non-medical billing, and Medicaid pricing. She is also now managing all of General Assistance clients who are SSI, SSDI, and Medicaid pending, which includes reimbursement requests for medical providers and reconciliation of those accounts. Ms. Covert continues, Christina has worked diligently to decrease General Assistance's outstanding account balances from approximately $365,000 to $8,000. Some of those accounts had been in arrears for years. In effectuating this significant decrease in the outstanding balance, Christina challenged the old process and stretched the box in collaborating across departments to develop a new practice. She found the development of the new general assistance database an opportunity to work closely with information services staff during the creation and implementation phases. Her dedication to this has resulted in a streamlined billing process and made the entire billing system more efficient and user-friendly. In conclusion, Ms. Colbert states, since taking on this additional role, the general assistance revenue through reimbursements from providers has doubled and resulted in over $300,000 in additional revenue. Christina has continuously demonstrated cost-efficient strategies and suggestions for the department. For these reasons, we're pleased to award Christina Collins with the Commissioner's Award of Excellence for the month of December 2018.
First of all, Cynthia, thank you for nominating such an outstanding employee. And Tina, it's my honor to present this award to you. It's nice to see long-term employees look forward, see a new process, look for efficiencies, and undertake that initiative. $300,000, that's significant, and it's a lot of your hard work. And I also know that your clientele can be challenging to work with at times, so you must have a big heart to do this job.
I do.
So, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
Thank you.
Did you want to say anything else?
I just love my job and what I do. It's an honor to work for these guys and been here so long.
Thanks for doing it so well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Clerk, please proceed with the agenda.
Next is number 5, new business. 5A is a special event permit application from Scott Weiskamp, The Voice News, for an event on Saturday, February 2nd, 2019.
I'd entertain a motion.
I would so move.
Second,
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
I will not be running in this race this year. It's always crazy goal.
Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. B is a resolution regarding the sale of property generally located at 2202 South 11th Street, legally described herein and located in the city of Lincoln, Lancaster County.
I would so move.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Shore,
No.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 3 yes, 1 no. Next is 5C, First Amendment to Real Estate Purchase Agreement with CenterPoint for real estate generally located at 2202 South 11th Street, Lincoln, Lancaster County, Nebraska, and legally described in the First Amendment.
So moved.
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
No.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 3 yes, 1 no. 5D is setting the annual salary for Kristen Anderson, Chief Deputy Lancaster County Treasurer, in the amount of $91,421.35, effective January 28th, 2019.
Move approval?
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. 5E are agreements between Lancaster County and the following employees to provide non-exempt employees in both the appraiser, apprentice, and senior residential property appraiser job classifications, compensatory time off in lieu of the compensation for hours worked in excess of 40 hours per week. The county will pay the employee at the rate of 1 1/2 hours for each overtime hour, which employee works, up to a maximum accrual of 40.5 hours of compensatory time. And this is for Avetta Kaiser, Sue Bartek, Colin Emmons, Jared Patterson, Jose Juan Carde Bernal, Jeanette Hikes, Alice Lauer, Jeffrey Dunn, Brett Smith, Brian Coulter, and Timothy Johns.
Move approval?
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. F is a recommendation from the purchasing agent and county engineer to award and execute a contract to Pavers Inc. for West Raymond Road, replacement of County Bridge C-91 and West Raymond Road overlay. The total amount of the contract is $2,581,880.25.
Pam Dingman, Lancaster County Engineer. So we actually designed the plans for this bridge in 1999. And I and my staff have worked diligently to get the environmental permitting and the other things that needed to be done for this corridor, not just for the bridge, but also to do a massive overlay of the road. And you can actually see, if you look really close, the cracks in the pavement. They're called transverse cracks, and they kind of create that bump as you're going with your tire. And so we're hoping as we replace this bridge, a 40-foot bridge with a 140-foot bridge, that we will no longer have overtopping in a 2-year event, and that we will create a complete corridor. And so Commissioner Brinkman and I last month, or earlier this month, met with the citizens of Raymond, about 100 of them, for a public information meeting on how this project would go. It was interesting. They were obviously very excited to see improvements in this corridor. We really didn't have any negative things said to us about this project. And so we're excited to move forward. And with that, I bring you this project, which I estimated 2 years ago at $2.5 million.
Any questions for the engineer?
Move approval of the recommendation.
Second.
All right, any other discussion or questions? I just want to say that I know this is the worst bridge in Lancaster County, so I look forward to learning what the second worst bridge in Lancaster County is, although I believe it is also in District 2, if I am not mistaken.
That is confirmed. This bridge on a sufficiency scale of 0 to 100, I believe is somewhere between a 25 and a 27. And so it is one of our bridges that meets every bad box to check off. And so it will be really good to get this off of our inventory and replaced with a new modern bridge.
You
Go ahead.
have a tendency to nickname your bridges. This one was the floating bridge, correct?
Yeah, you do recall that correct, Commissioner Shore. This bridge and the citizens in the area will tell you as the ground freezes and thaws, of course this morning it's very frozen out there, this bridge will rise and fall as much as 6 inches.
Okay.
When do you anticipate work will start?
Thank you for asking me that question, Commissioner Vest. We have been in discussions already with the contractor, and he anticipates an April 1 start with the asphalt overlay portion of the project. So April Fool's Day.
And completion target date is?
Completion target date is actually November 15th.
Thank you.
Anything else? All right, please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. G is an agreement with Siegel Marco Advisors to provide consulting services to Lancaster County regarding the annual investment and administrative service or administrative review of the county's 401A retirement plan and 457B deferred compensation program. The agreement covers a period from January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019.
Move approval.
I would second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. H is approval of amended form for election to switch to 100% employer contribution for the Lancaster County Employee Retirement Plan, adding language that all future contributions will be at a combined employer-employee contribution of 16%.
I would so move.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. I is in agreement with MJ and Company Photography for group photos and individual headshots for the 2019 Lancaster County elected officials. The cost of county is $600.
I would so move.
All right.
Second.
And we have a motion and a second. Ms. Holloway.
There was a mistake in the first paragraph of the contract. It said it was on behalf of the Public Defender's Office. That has since been removed, so you guys will sign a corrected copy with her signature.
All right, any discussion? We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Shore,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes.
Motion carries 4-0. Next is number 6, public comment. Those wishing to speak on items relating to county business not on the agenda may do so at this time.
Commissioner Vest, do you want to take a point of personal privilege?
Yes, thank you. I just want to take one moment to recognize a friend who has joined us this morning during my 40-year career with the BNSF Railway Company. I was fortunate to meet a lot of great folks, and when I was in the claims department, I had questions about the engineering department for the railroad. There was an individual I could always rely on to give me insightful and understandable information, and he was just also the most terrific individual one of the most terrific individuals I got to work with. And that gentleman is here this morning, Eldon Pike. I just want to take 1 minute to welcome you to the meeting. Thank you for joining us.
All right, with that, is there anyone else who wants to make public comment this morning? Mr. Clerk, seeing none, please proceed with the agenda.
Next is number 7, announcements. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a staff meeting on Thursday, January 31st, 2019 at 8:30 a.m. in the Bill Luxford studio of the County City Building. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold its next regular meeting on Tuesday, February 5th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building with the Board of Equalization immediately following. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, February 5th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building regarding the vacation of a portion of unnamed platted street lying west of and adjacent to Block 3, Guerin's First Edition in the unincorporated village of Walton. The mid-year budget review will be held on Thursday, February 7th, 2019 at 8:30 a.m. at the Lincoln Lancaster County Health Department at 3130 O Street Lower Level Conference Room. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, February 19th, 2019 at 9 a.m. in room 112 of the County City Building, 555 South 10th Street, Lincoln, Nebraska, regarding County Tax Amendment Number 18016, Wind Energy Conversion Systems. County Commissioners can be reached at 402-441-7447 or commish@lancaster.ne.gov. The Lancaster County Board of Commissioners meeting is broadcast live on Link TV City. For the rebroadcast schedule, visit lincoln.ne.gov. Meetings are also streamed live on Link TV and can be viewed on YouTube.
I move we adjourn.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Please call the roll.
Shore,
Yes.
Flowerday,
Yes.
Vest,
Yes.
Brinkman.
Yes,
Motion carries 4-0.
we are adjourned.